get excited right now for Mark Norman!
Hey, comedy, huh? Woo. Still not really sure what this is, but glad to be here. Yeah, feels like a comedy show, but it looks like a porn shoot. So, just confused. Hey, all right. Everybody's drinking. That's fun. I like to drink. I got to cut back. I blacked out last week. That's embarrassing. I told my roommate, he's like, oh, you blacked out? Ugh, that means you forgot to brush your teeth last night. I was like, wow, that is the least of my worries. I'm more concerned with the lipstick I'm wearing and why I sent my mom a dick pic. Yeah, people always talk about how honest you are when you're drunk. You hear that a lot. Get that guy drunk, he'll tell you anything. I feel like I'm way more honest when I'm hungover. When I'm drunk, I can lie all day, you know? Cops like, you been drinking? I'm like, no way. When I'm hungover, that's when I'm honest. My life's in shambles. I have nothing to live for, you know? Your friend's like, you want to get brunch? You're like, I've never liked you. Everything's a lie when you're drunk, you know? You're like, hey, it's the best night ever. These are my good friends, and she's super hot. Then you wake up like, it's a waste of time. I spent too much money, and that's a dude. Single guy, you know, you got to drink on these dates. Ooh, it's tough, yeah. I feel like it's hard to approach women. I feel like women should hit on men more. Hit on us, ladies. When's that feminist movement to kick in, you know? Hit on us. You can say whatever you want to a guy. I had an older lady approach me once. She goes, ooh, I'm going to kidnap you. I was like, wow, I could never say that to a woman. I say that to a lady, she calls the police. I would be curious to know what a woman could say that would offend me. Like, all right, I'm going to take you home, drug you, take advantage of you, and film it. I'd be like, all right, well, at least let me pay for the Uber. I don't know. I'm just jealous of you gals, I guess, you know? You know, you got some options. You have the freedom to say no. Like, if a girl goes on a date with a guy and this guy takes out his Nazi memorabilia, she's like, I get the hell out of here. If I go on a date with a girl and she takes out her Nazi memorabilia, I'm like, I got to bang her and get the hell out of here. Could be a long winter. Maybe I'm screwed up sexually. You know, I caught my parents having sex when I was 8, 21, and today. And tell you, the idea of your parents having sex is so horrifying, isn't it? That's why I'm surprised parents don't use that as a threat. Wouldn't that be so effective? Like, hey, Timmy, better clean that room. Me and your mom are going to go at it. All right, how'd you do that math test, Billy? I got a D. I'll show you some D. All right, I'll study you. But you gals are so sexy, you drive me crazy. I just want to put stuff in you. You're so hot with your wacky labia. I love it, yeah. This is how sexy girls are. I was at the dinner once. This girl leans over during the meal and goes, hey, I'm not wearing any underwear. I was like, oh my God, that's hot. Then I realized, why is that sexy? Has underwear ever been a huge obstacle for a guy? Has any guy ever taken a girl's jeans off, seen panties, been like, whew, it's gonna be a long night. Put a pot of coffee on, I can't crack that code. That's how hot you are, gals. You can tell by article of clothing you're not wearing. I can't even see it missing. I'm already turned on. You know? That doesn't work for me as a guy. I can't pull that off. I lean over during dinner. Hey, I'm not wearing any underwear. She's going to go, uh-oh, what happened? Laundry day, diarrhea, need a wet wipe? Talk to me. Yeah. Yeah, this girl on the date, she told me, she's like, yeah, I like a strong, silent type. That's what she said to me. I find that offensive. Strong, silent type. Could you imagine if a guy said that? What do you look for in a woman? Silence. I like a woman who's tough and shuts the fuck up. Get kicked out of society. Yeah. I don't know. It's weird being in this room. I just have the urge to masturbate. Yeah. The gays have it figured out. Yeah, the gay guys are doing great. My roommate's gay. That's fun. I like having a gay roommate. He's gay. I'm broke. I feel like poor people and gay people have a lot in common, you know? Right? We're both born that way. Yeah, women just want to be our friends. And when you finally tell your parents, they're like, yeah, we knew. I went to the gay pride parade a couple months ago. Still sore. Had a good time, yeah. They had the homophobic guys out there with the big signs, you know? How much do you have to hate a group to make a sign? I've never made a sign in my whole life. Right? Weird. These people are more prejudiced. I am productive. Yeah. It's weird. The markers, the poster board. I don't get it. Your tactic for fighting gays is arts and crafts? Might want to rethink that one, you know? Ironically, the group you hate the most can really pizzazz up that poster. Yeah. I don't know who's gay. I have the worst gaydar in the world. I didn't know my roommate was gay until we fucked. But yeah. Yeah. But you guys are nice. Some crowds are so mean. You know, like I called a douchebag at a show recently. That's a fun word, huh? Douchebag? Because the insult is more popular than the actual product, right? I don't know anyone's ever used a douche, never seen one. What is it, like a Ziploc? I have no idea, yeah? I feel bad for the guy who invented the thing. Some guy in the 1800s, I invented this thing for women's hygiene. We're all like, nice job, man. We're just going to use that to describe dudes in fedoras. Thank you, yeah. I did some research on it. Douchebag actually bad for women. It's not good for you. So apparently the guy who invented it, kind of a douche. Yeah. Trying to be more PC. Everybody's so sensitive now, you know. I just can't keep up with the language, you know. Used to be stupid, now it's learn disabled. Used to be retarded, now it's mentally gay or whatever. You know, I can't keep up with the terms. And, you know, some PC I like Native American, that's good. He's not from India, why are we calling him an Indian? Native American, great, I'll say that. But like African American, I feel weird saying. I don't have any African American friends, I have black friends. I don't have any Caucasian friends, I have relatives. None of it adds up. We're all the African Canadians. Why don't we say that? It's black people born in Canada every day. We don't know what the hell we're saying anymore. We'll be like, Idris Elba is an amazing African-American actor. Well, he's British. Yeah. I think white people are just scared of saying the word black. We're just trying to avoid that at all costs. We don't want to get in trouble, you know? You could corner a white guy with a microphone and a video camera like, what color is Ray Charles? He'd be like, he's blind. But what's his ethnicity? Piano player. What color's his skin? I got kids, man, come on. Yeah. Also, you can tell PC's kind of bullshit because you never use it in an emergency. It would take too long. It's too many syllables. People are hurt. You got to help them. You don't have time to be progressive. You got to be quick. Like, if you saw a Chinese guy get into a car accident, run over a black guy, you can't be like, oh, my God, officer, come quick. It's been a terrible tragedy. An Asian American man got into a car accident, not because they're bad drivers. And he ran over an African American gentleman who's crossing the street slowly, not because they do that. And you got to come quick. The guy's really hurt. He's drowning in a pool of his own blood, not because they can't swim. And now the guy's dead. Killed him. All right, thanks a lot. I'm Kevin Hart. Have a good night. Thank you. Favorite comics? Big Groucho Marx guy. He was a big influence on me. When I told my mom I liked comedy, she bought me a stack of Groucho Marx tapes. I was like, we couldn't go Bill Murray, you know, Carlin. You got me Marx Brothers movies, but